It's Nick at Night, and this time, it's time for some weddings. First off, Weeknight, there are Daily Muller's Wedding Spectacular. Yes, Iron Dark Cammy, Nev 509, Emmanuel Gaffey, and Rocky Botan, aka Fabrice Wolf, will help Mr. Muller celebrate the big wedding of the lifetime. The wedding of Diamond Kinnear and Miss Becky. That's right, they are getting married. Cameron, what else do we have for everybody?
After a very special Weeknight update. Don't go because Dave Aladdin is going to do a very special report on the Kinnears as they go off to start a new life together. Isn't that so sweet?
And Fabrice?
Now, there's a good question I gotta ask you, Mr. Muller. Since Diamond and Miss Becky will be gone, what will happen to Joke Jowler? Will there be another program? That's exactly what we will be talking about to wrap tonight's program up.
Yes! You are all invited to Nick at Night's wedding! I mean, big wedding party! Yes! So, do not miss it!
Please don't leave us now. It's going to be extremely emotional. I hope you all have your tissues ready.
Late night television is quickly going downhill. So why not spend some time with someone who knows how to make late night TV better? I'm Ellie. This is Weeknight Update. Let's roll. From the YouTube Dojo. No, this isn't a wedding chapel. Come on now. It's Weeknight up there with Ellie Muller. And now, sometimes it gets emotional. But of course, tonight is an exception because it's a wedding and he gets emotional around then. Mr. Ellie Muller! Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller, Summer Grasshoppers. Alright, here we go. Tonight's Shoutout Spotlight are Specs by Kevin this fan edits, Nev 509 with his gameplays and his vigilante videos and whatnot, Emmanuel Gaffey with the singing covers, Matt explores with the animations and things like that, Mal Kevin with the singing covers, Kyle McKay animation with some animated stuff, Dan the Two-Man with his animated stuff, Michael Sarcastic with this Michael program and things like that, Diamond Ken with this cartoons and animated stuff and singing covers and whatnot. Fabrice Wolf, I got a Rocky Botan with art stuff. Hopefully, Art Time will return to this program very, very soon. Don't forget to exclamation mark with random game shows. And Rebecca Kim, not that K, Swagger Vortex and 3VA Studios with random Reddit stories. By the way, Babyland Creations is responsible for the theme song and things like that. And you know that Babyland Creations also helped us out with the joke shout that you're about to see later on in this program. Alright. Whew! Right, we got that taken care of the way. What's up? What's up with weddings? They're the biggest things in the world of romance. They'll make you feel emotional and broke. It's a tradition to bring something blue to a wedding for fidelity. Okay, so a blue pen is almost not out of the question. Now, do you know how much money it would cost to have a wedding? Last year, it cost everybody about $19,000 on average. $19,000? That's a lot of money. Some of us can't even afford that much. That's why I'm on YouTube and on Nick at Night. Excuse me. Ah. What on earth are we doing? What have we done? Well, alright. That was pretty weird. But MP has some wise advice for everybody. And since it's that time, we're going to do it like this. Here's MP with another top 8 list. Let's see where we're at. MP, what you got for us? Tonight's category, top 8 horrible wedding gifts. Number 8, fish guts. Number 7, skunk juice. Number 6, a donkey. Number 5, an old shoe. Number 4, an armpit sculpture. Number 3, a sculpture of Bigfoot. Number 2, a piece of moldy cheese. And number 1, a grass sandwich. Trust me, if you give your spouse any of those gifts, after your wedding or anything like that, then you know that your marriage is not going to last too long, okay? Pay attention to you, Diamond Kadir and Miss Becky. Please, don't do that. Thank you, MP. And don't give Diamond Kadir and Miss Becky all the time. They're about to become the Kinnears, okay? We'll be right back with the wedding event of the year, and also coming up, Neb 519 will give us his final message. You're watching Weeknight Update, and now here it is, your final tonight.
Can you feel the love tonight? Really? Sorry.
Hello out there from TV land, a beautiful place to be. Nick at Night, better living through good TV.
You know, I've been wondering why it is you haven't called us yet about that new carpeting you need. You do know that Empire has the same carpeting you'll find in the stores, don't you? The very same name brands. Oh, but there are some differences between them and us. With them, you gotta go out to their store. With us, you stay home because we come to your house with our samples. With them, you may pay extra for padding and installation. But with us, polyfoam padding and professional installation are included. With them, you may wait weeks for delivery. But with us, you've got it in 3 to 4 days. Plus, if your credit's good with us, you don't make an installment payment for 60 days. With us, you get a Bissell shampooer free with 2 rooms. Oh, and with us, if you call now, you get a free Empire t-shirt with your order. So for Pete's sake, don't go to them. Call us. 588-2300 Empire. We'll wait for your call.
Edward Scott and the boys. Ed, this is it, buddy. Yeah, I know. We really dressed up for the occasion, didn't we? I don't think we were quite dressed for the wedding. However, this is a casual event, per se, and folks, before we go into this wedding, pretend that you have, wedding gloves and things like that, and pretend that you are wearing something nice, all right? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That didn't sound right. By the way, let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy the wedding of the century.
Disclaimer. This program is just a mere parody of the classic E program, Talk Soup. Please don't sue us, our bosses don't have enough money. Oh, and due to some inappropriate references and a mention of sexual innuendo, viewer discretion is advised.
Mr. Muller, thank you for holding down the fort for us while we're getting ready for the wedding.
It's not a problem at all, Diamond.
Who will fit in for us while we're getting ready?
Yeah, and we have to do our parts from here.
That's true.
Well, what are we going to do?
Don't worry, John Snyder, Gaston, and I are getting everything ready.
Actually, il will be in charge of making it official.
Well, John Snyder and I will take care of it. Just do what you have to do.
All right. Good luck with the show, guys. See ya. Toodles!
Now, Mr. Schneider, do you know anybody who can help us out with this week's joke chowder?
No idea. What about you?
I do have 3 people in mind. Now, they might need to have a quick meeting about what joke chowder is about, but I've worked with them before, and I think that they could do it. Second.
Sup?
Hey, Mike! I know that you, Leroy, and Marina are retired, but I was wondering if you 3 can help us with this morning's joke chowder. Diamond Kinnear and Miss Becky will have a wedding this morning.
Let me get back to you on that.
Man, we need to do something quick.
We're here!
We've been waiting for this moment for weeks.
Oh boy, this is gonna be crazy.
Intro, please! From Florida, it's Joe Chowder. Don't you just love weddings? And now, because Diamond Kinnear and Miss Becky will be busy getting ready for the big wedding this morning, here are 3 people who will take you through some of the craziest wedding jokes in history. Michael, Leroy, and Marina.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to Joke Chowder. As you know by now, Diamond and Miss Becky are getting ready for something huge. So in the meantime, I'm Michael. I'm Leroy.
And I'm Marina. Hey, we're back on Nick at Night. How about that?
Yeah, but this show is quite different from what we used to do. Well, this should be pretty easy. Alright, we've got a big day here. This morning's Joke Chowder is, in fact, all about weddings. Well, let's get a move on. Who's up first?
Greg Stevenson has a joke about wearing blue to a wedding.
They say if you wear something blue to a wedding, that means you're showing your partner some fidelity. You know, I've been so faithful to my job for almost 5 years now that I'm upset about not wearing blue on Nick at Night.
I don't think that's the same thing. Well, it's close enough. And now Dave Passions is next with a poem about how expensive weddings are.
Close to $34,000 for a wedding? That can't be true. This wedding's so expensive it makes our bosses blue.
How expensive is the wedding anyway?
Over $15 million. That's just for Joey headphones. And his
chowder
chowder of the week.
The wedding is starting, but we need more people on board. Mike, Leroy, and Marina, please hurry and bring something blue.
Wait, it's happening now?
Yes!
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let's go!
Alright, the bride and the groom will be here at any moment.
I just hope we can play and sing.
Come on, it's not about us.
Okay, let's go. The wedding is about to begin.
Not now.
We are gathered today to join Diamond Kinnear and Madame Becky Schoenheim in holy matrimony. Now, before we go on, the bride and groom have prepared special vows.
Sweet thing, ever since we met, my heart just wouldn't stop thinking about you. I couldn't think of another person who I would rather spend all my life with because you're the only one for me. And now, we're about to be a family. The 2 of us. And 5 children. Thank you for coming to my life. Oh, baby. I've tried to come up with a vow that will deeply express how much I love you, but I was having trouble coming up with anything. You did something Vigilante could never do. You gave me love and compassion. I never got those things from Vigilante, and I'm glad I found you. Now we're together forever, and that's all I have to say.
Now, do you both take one another to have and to hold for as long as you both shall live, so help you?
I do. I do.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mesdames et messieurs, I now présente to you Monsieur et Madame Kinnear.
Cheers for the Kinnears! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! This is happening.
Daimon, I think my water broke!
We need to get you into a hospital. Immediately!
Hurry!
So, everyone has a happy ending after all. The Kinnears are married parents. I didn't see that coming. Who am I kidding? I totally did.
Well, that's it for this joke chowder. See you next time.
This has been Joke Chowder's Wedding Spectacular. Now back to Weeknight Update's wedding discussion forum. Then stay tuned for a special report on what will happen to the Kinnears next. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
What a wedding. What a wedding.
Just can't get any sweeter than that.
A happy ending of the chapter of Joke Chowder for Diamond and Becky Kinnear.
Joke Chowder got its rings from Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando and Universal Studios, Florida.
We need to get you to the hospital. Immediately!
And now, a final word from Greg Stevenson.
Hey there everybody, I'm the F509, aka Greg Stevenson. Now, I've been a part of the show for over 3 years now, about 3 years, and I gotta say, it's been quite the ride. It's been pretty entertaining, it's been a lot of fun, very unique, and it's been an honor that Mr. Muller and everyone would welcome me onto the show, but unfortunately, I must leave the show. There's nothing wrong, merely just some life plans that I must focus on, some things that are keeping me busy, and I feel like it's time for me to move on. Now, it's not like I'll leave the channel. I'm always going to be around, always watching, always supporting. But me and Vigilante must head off. And it's been great, though. I've been very welcome and blessed to have been a part of the show. It's been a great ride the past 3 years. A lot of great moments and a lot more great moments to come, that's for sure. It's been a great experience. And I'm very, very glad and fortunate that I've been able to be a part of it. And to have met so many cool people throughout the years that have been part of the show. And it's definitely been a very unique and pretty great experience. So it's unfortunate that I have to leave, but all things must come to an end, I guess, right? But thank you, Mr. Ellie Muller, and everyone part of the show, and who has ever been a part of the show. Me and Vigilante are very glad to have been part of it, and we thank you for the opportunity. So, love you guys. Keep watching, keep running, keep watching Nick at Night. Thank you guys. Greg Stevenson signing off for the last time. Thank you, and goodbye.
I'm having a love affair every night on the air. The mood is always right with Nick at Night.
Wow, That was an emotional wedding, wasn't it? And that was pretty exciting too. The bells and whistles and everything else, and the vows. Perfect. It's too bad that Neb 519 had to leave Weeknight Update, but things will turn around sooner or later for this show. And as for Diamond.Cammy, he'll be leaving. He'll be leaving us very briefly, but he'll return very, very soon. In the meantime, let's quickly go into the talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Let's talk about
Okay, let's quickly go over some of the weird facts about weddings, shall we? Now, here's an interesting fact. You want to know why weddings have always had the ring finger? Well, it's a tradition of placing a wedding band on the left hand's third finger. And it has a rational explanation. See, the ancient Romans believed that the placement of the left hand's veins ran straight back to a person's heart. Well, that sounds romantic, but at the same time, it could also be pretty dangerous. I just hope that the wedding rings won't cause any heart attacks. Too soon? Sorry about that. Anyway, remember the old phrase, something old, something new, something bald, something blue? Well, those are items meant to be carried by the bride on her wedding day. The blue promises fidelity. Bald is happiness. New is the future. Old is continuity. Of course, with the weddings being 100% new, I don't think that something old is really necessary. As far as saving the date is concerned, apparently weddings are now held in June, typically now, because in the Roman era, the goddess Juno plays a part in monthly popularity for weddings. Juno rules over marriage and childbearing, so luck is arguably on the June couple's side. Yeah, but it could also spell doom, if done incorrectly. So, what can you do? What can you do? And last year, the average wedding cost, the average cost for a wedding was $19,000. Now, here's what's interesting, okay? In order to get the reception venue, that's $10,500. Then you got the dress and the attire to worry about. Oh, then the photographer, if you want a photographer. A videographer, if you need a videographer, which of course in this day and age you really don't. A wedding planner, $1,500. Rehearsal dinner, yada yada yada. Look, alright? Do you really need to go all out? Just have the wedding that one specific event, the main event, which is really important, getting the ring on somebody's finger, saying the vows, saying I do, yada yada yada. That's it. That is it. Of course you're going to need a marriage license. That is a guaranteed thing. Okay, but come on. Do you really have to pay so much money for a wedding? I know that they're a big deal, but that they're big and all, but come on. Do they really have to be that expensive? Man. Well, that is it for another episode of Weeknight Update. Very, by the way, Mr. Announcer Guy, you owe me an apology for that introduction there. It wasn't really funny. Anyway, that is it for another episode of Weeknight Update. My thanks to all the regulars for being here. My thanks to Neb509 for a great almost 3 years here on this program. Out of 12 years, almost 3, that's pretty good for Not Ready for a Late Night Player. Diamond.Cammy, thanks for helping us out during a really tough time. We hope to see you back here very, very soon. And my special thanks to Michael Sidecast and Marina and Leroy for helping us make the wedding possible. We couldn't do it without you, and Matt Explorers, Mile Kevin, Carol McKay Animation, and Dan the Two Man. Thank you so much. All the others, thank you so much. All of you out there at home, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the ending experiments. Think about what we just experienced, and we'll see you back here on Monday. That's the news. I'm out, skis. Farewell, bye, farewell. And now the container with a special message to everyone who is trying to plan a wedding. Save your money now, folks, because I'll tell you something. Once you spend all that money, $19,000 plus extra, you might not get it back. So, choose wisely on how you want the wedding to be, okay? Alright. After a very, very special edition of Weeknight Update, what could be better than watching something that is absolutely random, weird, and silly? Here we go. We are now starting the ending experiments. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy wherever this is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Weeknight Update / Nick at Night exclusive. Cue the thing, will you? Oh wait, I forgot. The guest. Sorry. This time, we are talking to a clothes hanger. Now cue the thing, please. Yes. Thank you very much. And also my thanks to the studio audience. I appreciate that. Mr. Clothes Hanger, how are you? Thank you very much, Mr. Muller. Thank you so much. I must say this, you know what? You must have had a really rough time, dealing with everybody's clothes. What's the toughest thing to deal with being a clothes hanger? Being a clothes hanger isn't so bad. It's just that sometimes, I have a hard time dealing with the shirts and the pants. I mean, where will people ever learn how to put them properly? Ah, I see. Do people sometimes mistaken you for one of those pom-poms and the killing stuff? I don't think anybody has mistaken me for the cheerleader's tool. I mean, pom-poms. Sorry about that. Let's start. You know what? I don't think anybody has mistaken me for a pom-pom. That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little confused. Did you see the big wedding that took place during this episode of Weeknight Update? Now, I did see the wedding, but keep this in mind, I'm just a clothes hanger. Interesting. Now, one final question. What is the one thing that you want our audience to know? Okay. Please, keep your clothes nice and neat when you put them on me. And please do not smash me over the wall, okay? I don't like that. You hear me? I said, do you hear me? Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. Sorry if we made you upset. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's it. You know what? Enjoy the rest of the experiments. Thank you so much.
It's a perfect place to hear the music play. Karaoke. You can sing a song or dance the night away. Karaoke. Everything is okie dokie at the Karaoke Cafe.
folks, you know what? I've been through this, emotional roller coaster many times in the past, and every time I try to do it, it gets pretty emotional. Well, you know what? Of course, this time around, I'm a little emotional because, well, the wedding has a lot to do with it, and Diamond Cammy leaving for a while, it's setting, but Diamond Cammy is returning to the show in January. We all can't wait to have him back on the show. However, Neb519 is someone who won't be returning to the show at all because he decided, after roughly 3 years, that's right, yeah, 3 years, 3 seasons, you know what, after all that time, he decided, well, I want to do something else, and, and right now, we are letting him grow. We're going to miss him, though. He was one of the first not ready for late night players. And now, he's moving on to hopefully bigger and better things, and we're going to miss him around here. Thanks, Neb, for everything, that you have done for this program. We appreciate it. Diamond Cammy, thank you for helping us out when we were in a tight bond, or a tight bind, or something like that. We hope to see you around in January. Let's just get off the rest of the ending experiments before things get a little too nutty. Oy. Wouldn't you say that was very entertaining, Mr. Bed?
Facts.
Weddings. They may cost a lot of money, but when done right, they can also be pretty amazing. Interesting. You know what, folks? I gotta ask, what did we learn? Well, I guess we already learned that weddings, while expensive at times, can also be very beautiful. Wow. I gotta say, this was an emotional episode of Weeknight Update. I congratulate Ivan Kinnear and Miss Becky on their marriage and on their wedding. And I also want to congratulate Deb519 on his contributions to this program and on his new life outside Weeknight Update. We're going to miss him very much. Diamond Cammy, thanks for helping us out when we were in the tight jam. And we hope to see you back on the show in January. I'll still use your bumpers even when you're not here. As for the rest of you folks, we'll see you back here on Monday. Here it is, your musical performance time.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
In honor of a very special wedding and a very special and emotional program, we would like to end this program and give you the musical performance time with a 2-song medley. A wedding song and a classic Mr. Rogers song. Please enjoy.
I love classics, so does she.
We're both crazy about good TV. We have so much in common.
We're crazy about Nick at Night.